Alright. Hello all you Wookiee warriors, how you guys doing today? Let me get all set up here. Alright, checking my audio. Make sure my mic's on. And all that cool jazz. Alright, audio's coming through. Oh, for Pete's sake. Lovely. Almost there, guys.
Time to figure out how you'll spend your night.
Alright, all signed and sealed. But sadly, I do need to take a quick break before we start. So, give me 1 sec. Sorry about that. Alright. Just gotta do one. Alright. So, last time we were trying to work on doing all the tribes. And to be honest with you guys, I said I was going to do research, but the thing is, I got so tired after the stream, I actually passed out. So, I'm like, I woke up, I'm like, you know what, let me see if I can figure this out. So, and this is actually a pretty easy one to overlook. So, because you guys have seen me, I've tried to go into the store, I've tried to interact with it, I'm like, come on, let me in. It won't let me in. I'm like, I've tried finding places to go into it. I've actually tried to jump into it, and it just keeps on spawning me back outside. So I'm like, okay, where do I need to go? Sometimes these guys are like out of the area who like commits a raid or something like that. So I'm looking around. Because before, if you look on the map, it would basically say, oh, go here. And I did. It wouldn't let me know. Now the marker has actually changed. So what you basically want to do is you want to walk from the door. Let's say the easiest part is walk from the door right here. Like the main entrance. And just kind of walk around on this rock face here. All the way to here. And you'll see this little guy right here. I purposely did not interact with this guy because I didn't want to do anything before this without streaming it.
Says they've been waiting for you to help them liberate the outpost.
Are you sure they didn't make it easy for me to find you?
Just keep going while you can and don't stop until all outposts are under your control. Says scouts spotted a moth nest close to the outpost. If you destroy that, the moths should infest the place, looking for a new home. That's the idea. If everything works out as planned, the moths should cause a buzzing tumult.
Alright, so I
Hard
guess
to tell how deep down you are.
who cares? Bravo! Hey!
Just get to it and destroy it. injured.
Thanks for the information, Captain Obvious. Okay, I took a little more damage than I would have liked, but hey, we got it done.
Right in the face. Rip. Might as well just dive in that rain and get wet.
What's wrong with that? I love playing in the rain. I mean, when the rain is not like icy cold.
Sharp. Made it count. Flash the slash.
Super hung full.
Who needs a weapon? You're low on health.
Oh, shut up.
Nice work. No more moth's nest. There go the moths toward the outpost. They're good and mad. The outpost belongs to your tribe now. He says you made them weaker, but they won't give up. Your Sifu thanks you. Your tribe is growing stronger.
He will give up. Trust me on this.
Thinks you did a great job capturing the rival's third outpost, and believes the rival is weak enough to engage them at their fort.
I am ready, Sifu.
They all hope you can lead them to peace.
Just as soon as I can get out of here. Futa Squeezel. I don't know what that does.
Should be able to see farther soon.
What do you mean you'll see father soon? Didn't our pops die? I think the narrator misquoted his lines.
For lad solen sager tag, for lad solen sager tag, og tager per absolut talen jeg også.
Keep an eye out for wildlife. That's the Jagni tribe's fort. Their friendship can be a blessing or a curse. It's up to you. You're either a part of their solution to the tribe war, or part of the problem. They've been waiting for you. Taking control of this fort will bring peace between your tribes. You better be. A tribe's fort is a bigger challenge than an outpost. They've positioned a storm tower near the fort that you'll use to get over the wall. However, you need to prop up its wheelhouse first to stabilize the situation. They've built the storm tower to protect and get you over the walls of the fortification while keeping an element of surprise. It's time to set the rival tribe free. Inflict as little damage as possible as you make your way through to their Sifu. Convincing the Sifu that peace between your tribes is the only way you'll all survive. Won't be easy. He doubts the Sifu will give up without a fight. That's a fire starter. The dry grass looks like it would ignite easily. No one's going to see you coming in the dark. You just need to create a spark to light a fire. It burns brighter than the light. Sharp steel. One down soon. Crit. You're in pain. Only you can pull you up. That's a pyro sizzler right there. Just get to work on it. Make it frizzle. Crackle. You get it. The tribes need someone to unite them. The battering bonker looks like a great way to get through the gate. Bet you just need to knock and it'll open up. That's bonkers. The Jagni tribe wants to become omnipresent and, most importantly, feared. They want to vanquish the tribes as the only way they can guarantee peace is through supremacy. He didn't expect it would go down this way. It'll be hard to talk your way out of a fight. There's no way he'll surrender to threats. Says strong-arming won't work. You'll have to fight for it. Hey, nice shot. Close encounter. The rival Sifu is defeated, and the destiny of their tribe is in your hands. You are free to choose their fate, but not free from the consequences of your choice. He'll leave it up to you to decide the fate of the rival Sifu, but suggests you be merciful. Do good, and good will follow you. Thinks it's a good gesture to offer support to others when you can see that they need it. And with that, you're spinning your own fate, good or bad, never to be undone. Side by side they'll stand until order and stability is reinstituted. He wants you to focus. These are the new rival outposts your tribe needs to take control of. He says you'll regret not being on their side. The only way you'll learn their secrets, Wung Fu and the tribe weapon now, is if you defeat him. And that will never happen. Your Sifu is pleased. You're one step closer to uniting the tribes. It's a pity you needed to use force to get the point across. But he's still concerned about the fate of the world. Believes the war you wage is based on the principle that if you win, the end will justify the means. He says you've grown so much stronger than when you first met. You know better than anyone that the fate of the world is still at stake. You need a world where everyone is guided only by their conscience. That little voice inside that lets you know right from wrong. Don't go against it if you want to enjoy life without fear of death. Nothing like a story with an unexpected ending. It's the Jagni staff.
Oh, whoops. Totally forgot my mic wasn't on. So like I was saying, I think we need to go talk to Goop. It's okay, I wasn't really saying much during the whole fight. So I think they kind of want to encourage you to explore, because trying to get the parts for a new weapon are extremely expensive, I'm noticing.
Even with the world ending, there are fresh days ahead.
And I will kind of say this, you know I kind of understand why they did it, you know, with the narrator, but it kind of drags on a lot. Like, I know my health is low. I know this. Man, I would kind of laugh as like the true villain of this game is the narrator. Hang on, guys. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Sorry, my nose is just giving me all kinds of trouble today. But aside from like the
Better get moving before the day passes you by.
I have some small gripes about the game, but it's not like the game is terrible. I actually thoroughly enjoy the game. in there. Side missions. Oh yeah, we got lots of side missions. So let's go ahead and do side missions. Because we haven't really done very many side missions. Ostency.
Who could stand against that?
Now here's the store I cleared out.
This one seems to be in good spirits, despite being left here for dead. Has heard that you have a sense of compassion and trusts it's in your nature to help those in need.
Yeah.
Asks you to do the right thing for the sake of your conscience. It's only is grateful you chose that. You can't be good without doing good for others.
The light shines on!
Better isn't the word I would use.
Right, not better. Best.
You're the worst.
The worst of being the worst. We're just the best.
Hard not to want to relax here, if only for a bit.
Where's the front door? think I found it.
Let's see.
Oh, isn't that the guy who's trying to teach you how to swim?
Gulpo ain't the easiest tongue, but I think he says he's happy to see a friendly face. Not too many of those around these days. Says it's good to see you again. He's Goop. You might remember him from the old days when he tried to teach you how to swim. Goop says you were always so righteous as a child, and he can still feel it, even at a distance. Goop says memories fade surprisingly fast. We are all pieces of what we remember. It's only together we can remember the story as it was. He knows he's easy to remember. There's no one out there as cuckoo as him. He's one of a kind. Goop says our memory keeps things for us and protects them until we are ready to face them again. He understands you've returned to face Lupa Lupin. That's the destiny you've been carrying within yourself all these years.
Although I think today is probably going to be a shorter stream today, guys, because I still have to walk my dog. So probably like 8 o'clock I'll continue.
It's still there, as bright as when you were a child. Now the time has come for you to remember and act. Your life is your life, not the story you're told about it. He thinks that's the right thing to do. It's only when you have forgiven that you'll find peace.
Come toward the light.
Slow down. Why would you rush in?
When you see what you want, why wait?
Well, what about being careful?
Puh! Poppycock! Full speed ahead!
Says life on the goo is wide open. You have so many choices of where to go. Some harder than others, of course. Which kind do you like? Hit the open surf, then. The trouble is you can only rely on yourself, at least until you reach a new shore and make new friends. Can hardly believe the world is going to make it. Wonders what that's going to do to the goo. Thanks you for doing everything you could to de-goop the surf. Thinks the Myriad made a good match with you. You're both like sunshine on the surf.
Evaporate.
Claims he didn't say that. Out loud. But hey, back to the goo. Knows yesterday is already gone. It's what you do today and tomorrow that'll move you forward. You need to set the past aside, at least for now. He can't leave the Subnautica station, as the pollution has worn down the insulation of his suit. So you must salvage enough scrap to fix up his goo glide, starting with the old wreck box outside. You should return when you've retrieved the scrap. There's no time to waste if you want. You're lucky that way. There's still cargo left on the shores from before the apocalypse. His best guess is a power tanker hit a reef and went under.
We could actually turn off the narrator.
Better get a move on if you want to change things.
It's really my fault that I stream so late, guys. It's been kind of hard on me. Yesterday I slept for like, let's see, I got home at 3. No, the day before, yeah. I got home at like 3 o'clock. Yeah, it was Wednesday night, Wednesday morning. I got home, and I went to bed at like 3 a.m. and I didn't wake up until 8. I think. A bone. I wonder if anything now. I think I know how to do the craft. Nope. Although it's kind of irritating because you can't upgrade certain parts of it, but you can't until you have like a fully upgraded. You need the,
It's
I guess,
gun
the back.
time.
Like you need the back of it just to upgrade it. That was easy. Also, another thing I'm thinking about doing, because I kind of want to get Dark Souls done, guys. So I'm thinking maybe taking our Saturdays and just playing Dark Souls. Working on getting the DLCs done, stuff like that. I love this weapon. But sadly, I have to give it up for a moment.
Keep your eyes out for new paths. Easy to miss things down here.
I found another hat. I have no idea what I did, but I did it. Somebody's dog's not happy.
A real match.
You guys ever watched the Alice in Wonderland? This is like that messed up kitty from like I like the kitty from I love that kitty, but this is like the messed up version of him.
Running low.
Excuse me, I need that. Can you stop doing that? Could you stop grabbing me, please? It's rude.
So much damage. Spin that stick. Stay away from that biohazard. You'll want to wash yourself off for a month.
What we got in here? Ooh. Now I watched my buddy Dom's video and he has a cowboy hat on. I want to know where he found it. I wouldn't mind having a cowboy hat on. All I keep on finding are like beanies. I don't know, I just haven't found a hat that I'm gung-ho over. Yet.
Toxanol's offshore drilling caused oily matter to spread with the rain and contaminate both the groundwater and open surf. The long-lasting effect this had on the evolution of wildlife was, as we know now, the only reason we came to exist. You need to line up the switches so they match. Just a few moves left. Make them count. Bristles like the hair of one electrified. You need to line up the switches so they match.
At least now we know what happens when you fail.
Good. That's enough electric current to initiate the actuators and activate the framework. It's a game of life. Yours and everyone else's.
Dad and I didn't get a lot of sleep today because my sister's friend was supposed to move today and ended up not being able to do it. So I was like, oh, okay. I could have gotten some good 8 hours of sleep.
He's got the goo glide functional. You'll have a pull hook and a salvage net, but no armor, and an engine strong enough to break through the thick goo further out. There's debris floating around on the surf that might be blocking your path or needs to be towed. That means you'll need a device so you can get it out of your way. Goop says Gizmo's devised a cannon for the goo glide, but instead of bullets, it flips quacks, squeaky distractions for the triple attentive Porky Puff, which will give you time to get yourself in position. The best way to find quacks is to talk to Gulp. He has the bearings of the surfipelago and knows where the quacks like to float. This means you'll have the privilege of visiting Gulp in the Sinky Dink. He'll be able to give you directions to where you'll find quacks. That's where he bobs. Gulp refuses to move from that barge, despite the fact it makes him burf. Goop's not sure, though, if it's the surf sickness or the radium syrup that causes it.
I got a fancy new ride. Who needs to swim?
Careful nothing's sneaking up on you.
I'm good, thank you.
Welcome to the Surfipelago, where the horizon rests on the surfy goo. You're poking around Hockbur, a prime village. Overcharge. That crack is so satisfying. Hard to see too far in the darkness.
You know, I wonder if the loot's like, I don't know, random or...
Says the tribe Sifu sent them here to help defend against the rival tribe that's been terrorizing their village. Isn't sure how long the village will last if it continues. As if the plague ruining the land and destroying the crops wasn't enough to bring the village to its knees already. It's troubling that the rivals believe their reign of terror is actually going to lead to a better world. The Sifu asked you to help, and that's what you must do. Wouldn't be surprised if you met again. You can make so many amazing things out of wood scrap. Have you been up all night?
I need no sleep. Well, that's not true. In the game, I don't need sleep. In the real life, I need sleep.
Asks you... It's getting lighter out.
Ah. He really should have learned how to swim.
There's no way to reason with hurricane season. Dismounted.
They're welcome.
There are things out there waiting for you.
Could you shut up? Or I will turn you off.
Is always willing to listen. You did good here. Always a deal to be made.
Cool.
This here is the Sinky Dink, home of Gulp, at the very least.
Ja. Wacht auf, slag.
He's pretty sure he's heard of you before, although the details are maybe a little hazy. He wonders if you have something for him to drink. Says it's both everything you could want and never enough. Says you look like you've got a powerful thirst to do something in this world. Good, bad, not really sure, but it seems like you've been drinking in your destiny and liking the flavor. Wonders if you could take the time to help a man slake his own thirst. You'd be doing him a liquid solid. You're a do-gooder, so you know you want to. Either way, he hopes you find a way to wet your whistle before the world comes to an awful dry end and leaves us all thirsting for more. Says life's like a mystery drink. Sometimes it's amazing, and sometimes it's awful. But either way, you can't stop drinking till you're dead. Sure, that's the point. But you can't stop trying new ones, or life gets dull. Wants to raise a glass to you getting the world fixed up a bit. Respects how you always try to help, no matter that the world's fate is hard to swallow. Sees why you joined up with the Myriad. They like a peaceful drink, just like you. Says he sells them drinks. They mostly suck them down on their own. But who cares about them? Says you'd be as bummed out as him if you came for the hot stuff. The Glugmocker, Nimhimbibble, and his favourite radium syrup. That one's even more intoxicating now, aged in truck tankers and all. Without a drink, and radium syrup especially, he can't move, much less think, as the power of his mind is directly proportional to the quantity of syrup he swigs. That's why he's called Gulp. The drink helps him forget the state the world is in, but it only lasts until tomorrow. The world is still doomed, even if the sun goes up. Figures the real problem is finding something to drink. He wants you to know he has other interests, too. He's the Surfipelago's self-proclaimed ornithologist, for example. There are other ways than a cold drink to relieve stress, even in these dark times, and, fortunately for you, he can help.
Just let me guess, I gotta get you radioactive.
Watching Pippi's flap is calming, but better yet are the ones you can look at and touch, like quacks. Squeezing them is a great way to relax.
Don't know what they meant by that.
The Quack Hollow. It's just loonly. enjoyed that.
And why wouldn't I enjoy that? Boot camp pants. Okay, this is going to be complicated. Okay. Okay, never mind. Just when you think a puzzle will be complicated, it's like, nope. Feels like they made the puzzles like overly simplistic.
Couldn't just be open, eh? Locked solid.
I think we now have enough to upgrade our gun. No. So we're still missing a part.
Down to half your health. Staff up. Stories keep moving whether you drive them or not.
What do we got here? Bullets, dilapidator.
Wow, lucky. You need to line up the switches so they match. Good. That's enough electric current to initiate the actuators and activate the framework.
Ooh,
Swift and
weapon.
sharp.
You alright? Okay. 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 Are you sure this time? Okay, because I'm not going to have another sleepless day. I didn't get a lot of sleep today. Alright, I'll be up. Wait, is that the door we couldn't open before? Yes, it is.
Beats swimming.
What do you mean swimming? We can't swim.
Daytime means the clock to nighttime is ticking. Careful of the goo.
Goo boo hoo.
Check out that plastic scrap over there.
Well, it looks like I'm not going to be able to stream for long anyway, guys, because I have to help someone move tomorrow. So we'll see what happens tomorrow. If it gets late, I'll probably end up just doing a Dark Souls stream tomorrow. I mean, all we have is just DLCs to get through. I feel like the side missions are overly simplistic in my opinion because it tells you exactly where to go.
The simplest thing.
Oh.